Hello, it's Ruby, and today I'm going to be sharing a university night routine with you during deadline season. Today's video is also very kindly sponsored by Karma, who I'm going to tell you a little bit about now. I've spoken about Karma so many times in the past, and genuinely that is because it is incredible. I've been using it since I first heard about it a couple of years ago. I use it every time I wear anything online, and I also downloaded it on all of my family members' computers when I heard about it. The bottom line is that it does save you money. So Karma is an online shopping assistant which helps you find the best price when you're shopping online. One of the things that I'll use Karma for is topping up on essentials like toiletries, for example, which of course I'll be using later in the video when I show you my skincare routine. I will always use it just to make sure that I get the best deal. So for example, I managed to get 10% off this conditioner using a Karma discount, and at the same time actually I bought this Japanese matcha tea pollution clearing mask, also for 10% off. So Karma is a Chrome extension and super easy to download, and then whenever you visit a shop it will just pop up on the side of the screen, so you can use it to save items if there's anything that you potentially want to buy and like organize these into lists. And then Karma will notify you if these items are ever on sale. So for example, I have this essentials list and I will get a notification if any of these are on sale, which means that I can then buy them at the best price. I'm nearly out of my cleanser, for example, and I've set a notification on Karma to let me know when Glossier is next having a sale. Karma will also scan the web for discount codes and automatically apply these to your order again to make sure that you get the best price, and this is definitely the feature that I use the most. Do note that the coupon feature is only available for desktop, so it's really worth downloading the Chrome extension. Also, when you shop from select retail partners, Karma will also give money back to you and to a good cause, which is really cool. So there'll be a link in the description box where you can download the Chrome extension. It is completely free and genuinely I cannot recommend it enough. As I say, I've been using it for years. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to get back to the video. This is also a night routine for when I have classes on campus. So today is starting after my final seminar of the day. Whenever we come to campus, Blakely and I cycle, and so I will just go and collect my bike and also put my lights on. Then when I get back, I just lock up my bike and cover it with this tarpaulin sheet.
Exactly. I too take off my helmet at this time every night.
At 4 o'clock, 10
on the dot.
And we're always so cold after the bike ride, so of course the number one thing you have to do is get some tea. Today I'm having this Feel New tea from Pucker, and yes, the kitchen is an absolute state. So it's deadline season, which is why the kitchen is an absolute state. Don't pan! Blakely! We're gonna have this forever and just be looking like, oh my gosh, we just lived in squalor.
It's the house ghost.
It is the house ghost, we didn't do all of this. Wait, I did not boil enough. Have you already put yours in?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, good. I'd say Dance Sugar on Fairy is the most. Then I head up to my room and I turn on my fairy lights because it just makes the room so much cozier. And the first thing I'll do is unpack my bag. So of course, take out my laptop, which I will be using for studying, and then I'd gone to the library to get out some books that day. I put my lights and all my bike stuff in this box, which just keeps it all organised. And I will just give my room a quick tidy because I really don't like working when my room isn't tidy. If I've been in a rush that morning, then there might be some bits that have been left out. And then I sit down at my desk with my tea. I just give myself some time to recharge at this point, so I might watch some YouTube videos, but usually I will read. So today I was reading this book. This is a Shakespeare motley, and it's this really cool guide to like random bits of Jacobean context, and I love the Jacobean period, and I do an early modern module as well, but this is so interesting, and the illustrations are just amazing. Like, honestly, this is one of the most beautiful books that I own. And then after that, it is time to get started on some work. I also get myself a snack, so today I had some fruit, yogurt, and also this protein Perkia bar. Perkia bars are honestly amazing. So this evening I had a yoga class, so I just got changed into something I could wear for that. Then, as you saw, the kitchen was such a state, so I went downstairs to do the washing up before leaving, and I just put my headphones on and listened to some Christmas music whilst I was doing this. Let me know in the comment section what your favourite Christmas song is. Mine's probably God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. And then I got ready to leave the house, and I am usually in a rush because I am terrible at being on time for things. So just put on my shoes. It's also freezing at this time, so I put on a hat and scarf and this jacket. And then I pretty much run to yoga. This yoga class is honestly one of the highlights of my week. The atmosphere is just amazing, and everyone's so lovely, and the yoga teacher is so nice, and I always walk out feeling so relaxed and refreshed and just happy. I just walk out in a very good mood. So on my way back, I don't always do this, but I will sometimes drop in to get a kombucha because I really love drinking kombucha after doing yoga. It's just a very good combination, and today I tried this new one. This is a rhubarb kombucha, and it wasn't that good, to be honest. I wouldn't get it again. So when I got back, Blakeney had actually very kindly made dinner. So she'd made some sweet potato fries, heated up some homemade burgers from the freezer, and plated that with some veg and pita bread. I'm being spoiled here. I've got back from yoga and Blakeney's made like an incredible dinner.
Well, I mean, it's all stuff in the freezer, but...
Yeah, but it's still incredible. You can have stuff in the freezer and still have it incredible. And let's pretend that you've made these pita breads.
Oh yeah, so I mended the dough and I went out in the fields. We were lying around, having downward dog.
So delicious. And since Blakeney had done dinner, I did the washing up afterwards. That's how we split it. So whoever cooks doesn't do the washing up. And whilst I was downstairs, I just put my wheatgrass shot in the fridge to defrost. So I drink this frozen wheatgrass every day, and they're frozen. So I would just take one of the sachets out, put it in the fridge so it can defrost overnight so I can drink it the next morning. Then I head back upstairs and I will drink my kombucha whilst getting on with a little bit more work. Halfway through, I took out my contact lenses and put on my blue light glasses because I was starting to get a bit of a headache, and I realised I'd probably been wearing my contact lenses for too long. But I was basically just doing some critical reading and research bits for a summative essay. And I also started work on the play we were going to read for our Life and Death module. Then after that, it was time to have a shower. I'd recently topped up on my conditioner as well, using that Karma discount like I told you about earlier. After my shower, I would just squeegee down this window thing because it makes it easier to clean in the long run. Back in my room, I will play some relaxed music. So today I was listening to The Hollow Men, who I'd only recently found. Blakeney introduced me and I really like their music. So I first of all just brushed my teeth. Oh, and whilst brushing my teeth, I also closed the curtains. I'm so lucky to have such an incredible large window in my room, but it means that I can't reach the curtains and properly close them without standing on my desk. I also just cleanse my face with this Glossier cleanser, which I've used every day for about 18 months. I was also trying out that face mask I showed you earlier. This literally smells amazing. I never use face masks, but I always feel so relaxed after doing it, and because it is deadline season at the moment, I'm really making an effort to make my evenings mindful and make sure that I'm taking time for self-care. It's so easy to get stressed at the moment, and I just want to try and take preventative measures so that I don't burn out and get too overwhelmed with work. Face masks are a very conventional form of self-care, and it runs the risk of just being performative self-care, but I do think you can feel very good after a face mask, and I definitely did today. My skin just felt so soft afterwards, and I am definitely going to be using this more. I watched a YouTube video on my iPad for like 10 minutes whilst I was waiting for the face mask to dry, and I also filled in this daily journal sheet. So these are the questions I will answer, and I will just bullet point some notes beneath. In particular, the prompts that I focus on are 3 things I'm grateful for, because it's always important to reflect on gratitude, and I think it just makes you feel happier. Good things that happened today, things I accomplished, so things I'm proud of doing. Reflections, that's like mental health reflections, maybe interesting conversations I had. A quick news story, just because I think that'll be quite interesting to look back on. The main one I like doing though is what I learnt, something tangible that I learnt in a lecture, or something I've learnt from a book I was reading, something from a YouTube video, just something I've learnt through reflection. And it's just quite nice to have these little life lessons every day, like 3 of them at least, and I really like looking back over these at the end of the month and then pulling them all together, so I have like the top lessons that I learned in a month all in one place, which is just really cool. And I'll also just write down a very brief journal entry of the things I actually did so that I can look back on it in the future. I think journaling is a great way to actually encourage yourself to remember things better, and I do like reading back over old journal entries. I think it's really fun. So after journaling I will read, but first I needed to take off my face mask. And after that I just washed off my face mask. I would just go downstairs to fill up my water glass and also a hot water bottle, because our university house does get pretty cold and a hot water bottle is never a bad idea. Then I got into bed to read. At the moment I'm reading Truly Devious, which truthfully I am not massively enjoying. I really like it, but I think it might just be a bit too young for me. Then I like to put on this wrist roller from the White Company. It's a Spa Relax one and it smells like lavender. And I will also put on this Sleepy body lotion. Yes, after that I will just turn off the light and go to sleep. So thank you so much for watching this night routine. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope that you have a productive week.